Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of The Outsider Who Loved Gensokyo. The development of this game started back in 2013, so it's been a long ongoing passion project by a guy named Catboy Jeremie. From my understanding, the game will probably be true to canon, just judging from his Twitter. Now, it's been a long time since I've played any Toho games, so let's just jump into it. Do I know you? Oh, how silly of me. It doesn't matter if we've met before. Tell me, what is your name? I'll just put Kudai. Yeah. So like I was saying, it's been a long time since I've played or seen anything Toho. I still listen to the music, of course. Kudai? I see. Well, Kudai, perhaps we are destined to meet one day. Perhaps one day you will be the next visitor to be brought into Gensokyo. I do not remember their names. Shikieki, Komachi, Koishi, Satori, Rin, Oku, Sakuya, Pacholi, Meirin, Amelia, Flandre, Kisume Kuro Dan, and then there's Kuro, I don't remember. Itori, Aya, Momiji, Raisin, Kaguya, Tei, and Aiden. Sanae is Aya again. It's Alice, Marisa, Yomu, Yuyuko, Reimu, Moko, Ran, Yukari Yakumo. And this is me. Can't believe I'll be heading home tomorrow. Time flew by so fast. It's already time, huh? I never thought I'd enjoy my trip to Japan so much. I thought it would be boring, but I made a lot of new friends. And yet, all of this is nice, but these dreams have been getting more strange lately. Perhaps it's because I thought something far more spectacular would happen during my trip? It doesn't matter anyway, they're just dreams and I had a great time here. I'll just go back to the hotel and prepare my luggage after I visit the old shrine. Still, my life is about to become boring once again. It'll be nothing but the same old things back at home. I'll miss visiting those landmarks with those two and seeing the professor scold her assistant all the time. Is that a reference to, what was that name? Or wasn't her name? Renko, I think? My, you seem to be a lively fellow. What's causing you to laugh this much? Well, you see. No way. She looks like the woman I've seen in those dreams. Wait. Why did she leave so quickly? Could it be she's really the woman from my dreams? I have to figure out what this is all about. Ah, there she is. Whew. Wait for me. You're rather good at running after women. Then again, your life hasn't been the same ever since you arrived. in this country, am I right? What are you talking about? If you seek answers, then follow me. Everything will become clear if you do. I don't like how the text doesn't reach the end of the dialogue box, and then they have to continue it on the next page. However, you will never be able to catch up. I was right after all. She really is related to those dreams. I'm not letting her get away this easily. Whoa, where am I? I don't remember seeing so many bamboo trees while I was chasing her. Is this the bamboo forest? I can't even see her anymore. Damn. She managed to outrun me somehow. I guess I should just leave this area and go back. Maybe I'll find some clues there. What the? Where's that shrine? I didn't run that far. What the hell? What is going on here? Is this some sort of joke? This isn't normal at all. Whatever she did must have been part of some prank or something. I can't believe this. No matter how far I go, the area remains the same. Alright, miss. Ha ha ha. It's very funny. Can you stop now? Alright, that's enough. I don't know what you're trying to do, but it's getting old already. Is that you? I guess she heard me. She's probably coming back. Oh. Whoa, yeah, right? I knew I heard something. It's Miss Tia. What the heck? Where did she come from? She was moving so fast and she has wings? Why were you yelling? I could hear you from here. Are you lost? I was following a blonde-haired woman who wore a fancy dress and disappeared. She probably pulled a prank on you. I think that might be the case. I was near a shrine, and as I followed her, I reached this area. When I turned to look back, I was still in this bamboo forest. Could you please tell me to get out of here? Or ask her to stop this prank? I want to leave this place. Well, I've been trying to leave too, but for some reason I feel like I'm flying in circles. No, dude. I knew humans get lost in the bamboo forest, but I guess yokai can get lost too? Oh great. She's lost as well. Or part of that damn prank. I was able to find you because I heard you, but now I'm not sure where we are. Can't yokai just fly up? You know, she has wings too. I'm not fully acquainted with the lore of Toho, to be honest. My experience with Toho has mostly been fan works, so... Where are you from anyway? I don't see yokai men wander out of their houses often, if at all. Hey, but they don't even exist. Oh, wait a second. You're not a yokai. You must be a human. Of course I'm a human. What kind of question is that? Wow. I guess I'm lucky after all. I started getting scared since I was lost, but now I'm with a human. Well, you're a human too, so I don't see what's so special about this. Ah, I see now. I see. You must be from that other place. My friends told me humans from that outside place can appear out of nowhere. I'm so lucky. I don't think anyone will mind if I use a human from that place as a snack. What is she? Wait. A snack? A snack? What do you mean? Don't you know? We yokai eat human. I got scolded for attacking humans before, but if it's a human from another place, I think they won't mind. Ow! Why did you hit me? Don't worry. I'm just hungry. And it won't last long. Wait, you can't be serious, alright? Stay away from me, you freak. Freak? You're mean. I'm just hungry. Now stop talking so I can enjoy my meal. She's really going to eat me. No way. I can't get up. She barely lifted her arm to hit me and yet it sent me to the ground. I can't believe this woman caused this. I don't want to die. Yeah. What do you think you're doing, Miss Tia? I thought you learned your lesson last time. You again? I was helping this human and... Shut up, I saw you attacking him. I thought I made myself clear the last time. Well, I did warn you, so... I think I'll need to give you a punishment. Whoa, wait. You don't need to hit her again. Yes, listen to him. I've learned my lesson. I'll never bother a human again, I promise. Please. Please. Very well, Miss Tia. I'll give you a last chance. If I find you attacking a human ever again, I will destroy you. Yes, I understand. Thank you. Thank you, I'm leaving. Good. Now go north and follow the road you'll find there. It'll allow you to leave the forest. You fool. I don't know who you are, but this is not a place to have a walk. What are you doing here? I wish I knew. I was visiting a shrine and shortly after I somehow ended up here. I see. I assume you're not familiar with Gensokyo, is that right? Gensokyo? What's that? Just as I thought. You're not from Gensokyo. Let's leave this place. It's too dangerous for you to stay here. Wait, why didn't I notice that yet? Her hair is silver or gray, and yet she looks no older than me. Are you coming? You can stay here if you wish. Yes. By the way, thank you for saving me. But was she really going to eat me? Yes, but I'll let my friend go into the details. I'll bring you to the human village so you can be safe. The human village? I see. Well then, I'll do as you ask. Once again, thank you very much. Good. I guess you're smart enough to understand the situation a little. Let's leave this forest immediately. Follow me. Several hours pass. Here we are. This is the human village. This place looks old. Whether it's old or not is not important. As long as you're in this village, you will be safe. Was that Moko's voice? It's Kane. And Q. It would appear to be the case. Wow, Moko. It's really you. I haven't seen you for quite a while. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. The yokai have been overly excited these days and I decided to patrol the forest and the regions around it. Yes, I've heard reports about this from a few villagers. Q and I were actually talking about that. By the way, who is that man? Did you bring him to the village? Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I didn't notice you until now. I found him in the middle of the forest being attacked by that pesky night sparrow. I almost arrived too late. So, your name is Moko? Wait, you didn't? What? You walked with her for several hours. You didn't even ask her name? Did you guys even talk? The screen said several hours, right? Okay. Well, Moko, yet again, thank you. I really thought I was going to die. You were very lucky indeed. Clothes are different than what most men wear in this village. Could it be you're an outsider? Yes, he's an outsider according to what he told me. He's never heard of Gensokyo before. I'm not too good with details, so I thought you might explain what happened to him. Gladly. Thank you for bringing him to safety. Perhaps we should go to my residence so you can learn more about what kind of place Gensokyo is, and perhaps we will be able to figure out why you're here. I can't think of anything better than that. I wouldn't be upset to finally understand what is going on here. I have a few affairs to attend to. I will leave this matter in your hands. Very well. I shall see you later then. I wish you a good evening. Oh, by the way, may I ask your name? My name is Kurai. It is a pleasure to meet you, Miss Akio. The pleasure is mine. I hope you will enjoy your time at the village, whether you stay or leave. Take care. Well then, please, follow us. My house is not far from here. What a strange place this is. Wait. What in the... Purple hair? And rabbit ears? I must be seeing things. A maid now? Oh wait. She's staring at me. I must be polite. Good day. An outsider, right? Excuse me, I'm in a hurry. What? She disappeared without leaving a trace. How did I end up in such a crazy place? I better hurry. Saki just stops time. I mean, considering this is a dirt path, she would probably leave footsteps. Yes, I would like some of your fried tofu. Foxtails now. Okay, we'll explain all these crazy things. There you are. What are you doing? Hurry up. Sheesh, sorry. I'm new here. I was just surprised by what I was seeing. I know that, but it's very rude to stare at people like you were doing. Anyway, come. Kine is waiting for you. Sheesh, she always looks as if she's in a hurry. How ironic. I welcome you to my humble residence, Mr. Kurai. It's been quite a while since a new arrival from the outside world has appeared in Gensokyo. Thank you, Miss Kane. I must admit I want to ask many questions. While I'm not very familiar with the outside world, I can understand why you're confused about Gensokyo. Well, first of all, what kind of place is this? I saw a woman with rabbit ears and one with foxtails. I should have known that you'd see a few yokai as soon as you walked into the village. I am the guardian of this village and I protect it from yokai who want to eat humans. According to Moko's words, you were attacked by Misty Lore. Moko is very laid back, but she patrols the forest and the nearby roads every once in a while. Not all yokai want to eat humans though. Some are unpredictable at times. What about that rabbit and that fox? Aren't you worried they might cause trouble? Mason Udongen Inaba is not someone you need to worry about. I'm rather familiar with her and the people she associates with. She's a moon rabbit and she tends to mind her own business. Indeed. You have nothing to worry about. Ran, on the other hand, I suggest you treat her with the utmost respect because she is a little in the middle when it comes to this subject. Still, all the yokai who visit the village act in a peaceful way. In fact, many yokai will not even bother you, unless you go to dangerous places or do very stupid things such as making one angry. A moon rabbit? And what next? Are you going to tell me that people live on the moon? Well, this is a strange world to say the least. Anyway, please, tell me more about Gensokyo. Gensokyo is a world completely different than the one you are familiar with. Our worlds are separated by a barrier, but sometimes a gap can cause people such as you to appear in our world. Tell me, What was the last thing that happened before you arrived in Gensokyo? Well, I saw a strange blonde-haired woman in my dreams. Today, as I walked near a shrine, I met one that looked exactly the same as the one in my dreams. She also wore a fancy dress and held a parasol. Yukari. She's the one responsible for this. Yes, it couldn't have been anyone but her. Who is Yukari? Yukari Yakumo. It's rather complicated to explain. To put it shortly, I suspect she is the reason why you're here. She can manipulate the borders with great ease. The manipulation of borders? Now that you mention it, I remember seeing a maid who disappeared right in front of me without a single movement and without leaving a trace. Our worlds are extremely different in this aspect too. Most yokai have unique abilities, and humans from Gensokyo are also capable of performing feats that humans from the outside world wouldn't be able to. Is this village truly safe? What would happen if many yokai attacked it together? I have the ability to hide the village. To put it simply, I can consume history. You can remove it from history? That is quite an impressive power, to say the least. This is why you need to be careful around yokai and most people in Gensokyo. Many beings in our world are very old and powerful. Never judge a person by their looks. If you ever do such a thing, you might die. Alright, this shouldn't be a problem. I guess I just need to avoid acting like an idiotic jerk. No, you don't get it. Some yokai are very easy to irritate. They could attack you for very minor reasons, such as boring them or saying something that is incompatible with their views and beliefs. Whoa, I see. It seems like I truly need to be careful and check my own actions and how I speak, but this makes it sound like they're crazy. I suppose it's fair to say that some are quite special. Alright, I have one more question. Can I go home? The maiden of the Hakure Shrine should be able to do this for you. Getting home is nice and all, but this world is so strange and unusual. Even Kane looks much different than any person I've met before. Birds, rabbits from the moon, strange hair color, foxes, and even a mysterious forest that keeps repeating itself. Perhaps I should explore Gensokyo before going home. What? Are you out of your mind? We just told you that Gensokyo is full of dangerous places. Yes, some yokai will not harm you and some will act in a friendly manner, but it's still too dangerous for humans who can't defend themselves. Without me, you'd be dead by now. You are no match for Miss Thea. Are you telling me that humans stay in the village all the time? Not completely, but many are content with staying here. A few go out to fish and do various activities. But for the most part, yes, humans prefer to stay here. That sounds so boring. I can't stand the idea of remaining at the same place endlessly. What about other humans from my world? They simply go back home or stay in the village. They usually are content with living here. The village is not big, but it's still very lively. I see. Well, whatever the case, I would like to go to that shrine. Once there, I will decide my next step. Very well. I don't think it would be a risk for you to go right away. If it were too close to nightfall, I would have suggested you wait until the next morning. Oh, Misakyu, are you here to say goodbye to this man? It's the least I can do, right? I had a feeling you wouldn't stay here for long. Indeed, but he's thinking about exploring Gensokyo instead of going back to the outside world. I guess we've stumbled upon an insane outsider. Hey, do you have to be this cold all the time? What can I say? I'm merely stating the facts. No outsider has been crazy enough to have such ideas in the past. We value the presence of outsiders in Gensokyo. We always are interested to learn more about the outside world. However, Are you seriously thinking about exploring Gensokyo? Yes, but I still need to take some time to think about it. I see. Well, in this case, if you stay, please come and visit us. Farewell, and I hope that whatever path you take will bring you happiness. Thank you, Miss Akio. I hope I'll be able to make the right decision. Farewell. Phew. Oh, are you tired again? Yes, I'm sorry, but can we take another small break? You must have been walking for several hours now. Fine, we can take one last break. We should be at the shrine soon. Ah, I'll be more than happy to reach our destination. You're a strange person. You are both afraid and not afraid of the dangers of Gensokyo. Why is that the case? I guess I'm fascinated by what I'm seeing. It's not like there's people with animal features or with the ability to do incredible things such as affecting history or disappearing out of nowhere in my world. I guess you're right. After 1,000 years, I admit I'd be excited if I went to the other side. Over 1,000 years? How does it feel to live that long? It's nothing special, really. I got used to it eventually. You're strong, Moko. I doubt most humans could handle living for such a long time. I suppose you're right, but let's continue our walk to the shrine. It'll still take about an hour? Shouldn't it be an hour? Here we are, Kurai. You'll be able to reach the shrine by going up those stairs. As long as you stay in the area, you should be fine. Moko, when we were walking, I could have sworn I saw a printer lying on the ground, and yet, so far, Gensokyo seems less advanced than my world. Why am I seeing such a thing? I assume you're talking about one of those objects from the outside world, right? This area is very close to the barrier. Some objects from your world could appear here as a result. Very few people in Gensokyo know about the use of these objects. That's why humans from the outside world who decide to stay in the human village are appreciated and considered important. It's thanks to them that we can understand how some of these objects work. Lately, I've seen people playing a thing a human from the outside world calls soccer? Football? I can't believe we've never heard of Gensokyo before. I guess humans who return to my side remain silent about this, or just plain didn't believe what they saw. Probably. Most humans who arrive in Gensokyo are in complete denial about the situation. Yes, I was in denial too until Crazy Ned Sparrow almost ate me. Well, let's get going, shall we? No. As I said before, I have no intention to go see the Shrine Maiden. She's not an easy person to deal with. Try to be patient with her. Most people would consider her even weirder than you, and I can't believe I actually said that. Moko, thank you so much for all your help. I literally owe you my life. I'm glad that I had the chance to meet you. In the end, you're not half bad. Hope you won't do anything stupid and that Shrine Maiden won't cause you too much trouble. Farewell, Kurai, and take care. Yes. Goodbye, Moko, and I hope everything will go well for you. She was rather cold, and yet I feel somehow sad that she left. I could just go back with her to the village, but I need to go see that Shrine Maiden so I can decide what I'll be doing in the end. When you have the ability to control your character, you have the ability to open the menu by pressing escape. You also have the ability to save at any time, so do not hesitate to take advantage of this feature. No, I can finally move. Let's see, save game, skill, swipe. Can't sprint. Huh? Stay. Why do I have the feeling that I'm being watched? I guess I'm just being paranoid. So, that's the shrine? No visitors? No one? Well, the shrine seems to be in pretty bad shape. Oh, a donation box. If this is the shrine she lives in, I do feel sorry for her. Donated 2,000 yen. That's like $20. There. I hope that'll be helpful, but it sounded like it hit the bottom of the box. Is this shrine that unpopular? The area is quite beautiful. I guess all the yokai may be related to this. Wow, you're quite generous. Well, what's wrong with you? Did you see a corpse? You must be Reimu. Oh, you already know my name? Well, what's yours? I'm Kudai, and I was brought here by a woman named Moko. I see. Judging from the clothes you're wearing now, you must be from the outside world. I'm starting to think that you people are becoming more common than flies. Outsiders are that common? Well, maybe 4, 5, or 6 per year. That's not a lot of people. It's a lot when you have to take care of bringing them back to the outside world. I assume it's a long and complicated ritual? Oh no. I just concentrate and they are able to get back to your world. I see. I guess you're a lazy shrine maiden. Hey, that's a rude thing to say. I am a hard-working shrine maiden. Oops, I didn't mean to upset her. I should apologize right away. I'm sorry, I was just kidding. I didn't mean to upset you. It was just a prank. I guess I did overreact. Did you come here so you could go home? Actually, I came here so I would be able to get away from the human village. I haven't decided whether I wanted to stay or not. You haven't decided and yet you came here? You're rather strange. I don't feel like isolating myself in the human village. I would die from boredom. You're really different, and that's saying the least. Aren't you aware that Gensokyo is dangerous? For humans of the outside world? Actually, it's dangerous for humans in general, especially for outsiders. Of course I'm aware of that. Miss Tia attacked me and Moko rescued me at the very last moment. See? If she didn't come to your aid, you'd be dead right now. Gensokyo was filled with strange people as well. I live in this shrine and yet I keep on having annoying visitors and yokai that almost ruin all privacy I have. Wow, it seems like you have your hands full. It almost makes me feel bad that I called you lazy. Almost. Kidding aside, I hope none of these visitors you... No, don't say it. Spoke of will show up. You had to say it. What do you mean? What the heck was that? It's always the same thing. Whenever I wish for a quiet day, someone shows up immediately. Hey, Reimu. It's nice to see you. How are you? Hi, Marisa. We were actually talking about you right before you popped up. A new face? What's your name? My name is Kudai. It's a pleasure to meet you. What you doing here? Are you going home? No, actually. Seeing you reminded me why I didn't want to go home in the first place. What do you mean? I don't want to interrupt you two, but let's go inside before anyone shows up, please. Good idea. If too many people show up, we'll never get to talk. Wow. I don't mean to be rude, but the interior is quite dull. I can't really do much about it. No one from the village ever comes up here, and the other visitors never make any donations, unlike you. Right, Melissa? I thought you had a question to ask him. Ah, that's right. Now that we won't be interrupted, I would like to hear your intentions, could I? Yes, you said that seeing me made you want to stay. What was that all about? I don't know how familiar you are with my world, but where I live it's a simple place with only humans. There's no such thing as yokai and people with special abilities such as Kane's ability to alter history. There's also no such thing as a person who wears a witch outfit as if it were perfectly normal either. You also never see a fox, a rabbit, or a bird with a human body. Seeing maids on the street isn't that common either. Yes, I am aware of this. I don't go to the human village often, but I do hear information related to the outside world. So, what are you going to do about this? I want to explore Gensokyo. What? Have you lost your mind? I wouldn't say that to all of the people from the outside world, but since you've been nice and even made a donation, I am not willing to let you go out and get killed. I don't know what Moko or Kane told you, but Gensokyo is not a safe place for a human like you. You're food for yokai. I understand, but I would at least want to meet the woman who brought me into Gensokyo. Who are you talking about? Someone brought you into Gensokyo on purpose? Her name is apparently Yukari. They look completely stunned, but they're not saying anything now. Is it that odd? That Yukari, bringing an outsider inside Gensokyo entirely on purpose. Yes, she's been planning something once again, but what could it be this time? Could I? Yukari is a powerful yokai. You must understand that she is very dangerous as well. Perhaps she brought you here because she has plans for you or wants to use you in some sort of way. If you plan to stay here in Gensokyo, you should stay in a safe place. Agreed. You should stay here for the night. That way you'll have some time to think about what you'll do next. I'm even willing to bring you back to the human village, if you wish. How about you come stay at my house? It's bigger and safer. Well, that's if you don't go outside and wander in the forest, but it might interest you if you wish to travel in Gensokyo. Marisa, you shouldn't encourage him. I'm not encouraging anyone. However, I will not interfere with any decision he makes, and neither should you. You're right, but still. Could I? You heard Marisa. You're welcome to stay here for the night, or you can go with Marisa. But remember that you've been warned. If you do something stupid, you'll deserve your fate, and I can guarantee that nobody will mourn your death if such a thing happens. I understand and I thank you, Rema. I appreciate your concern, but I've already made up my mind. Very well. I still can't believe that a human from the outside world would do such a thing. Now that you mention it, it's the first time something like this is happening. I might have to encourage you after all. Marisa. This is actually a good start. I knew that I wouldn't be bored with either of them, but I'd like to stay here for the night, please. I'm glad to hear that you've made the right choice. Marisa lives in a dangerous area, but you're safe here. Ah well, I guess Reimu's right. Besides, if an incident happened, you'd be safer here than at my house. Incident? Yes, there's been quite a few events in the past that you'd consider strange. There's been some rather harmless incidents while a few others were quite bothersome. That mist was rather annoying, and so was spring being taken from us. There are more reasons for you to avoid exploring Gensokyo. You never know what you'll stumble upon. Yes, but let's change the subject. I'll think about it tomorrow. Glad I have a safe place to stay in for the night. Speaking of night, I think I'll get going. It's getting rather late. Alright, Marisa. It was nice of you to visit me. I thought she didn't like visitors. Yup, and I might show up more often now that an interesting person from the outside world has arrived. As for you, take care and don't get eaten, okay? I'll be very careful, Marisa. I hope to see you again soon. And off she goes. Well, she's gone. You must be hungry after all the walking you've done. I'll see if I can get you something. Later. You were quite hungry, weren't you? Are you sure that such a small meal will be good enough for you? Definitely. I'm more than grateful to have something to eat in the first place. Thank you very much. It was great. It wasn't much, but I'm glad you liked it. I have a small room you can sleep in tonight, which should be enough. I really appreciate your generosity, Anema. It's not like you have to let me stay. I know, but you're not annoying, and you're not bothering me either, which is a breath of fresh air compared to most people that come here. Marisa is a good friend, but she can be rather tiresome at times. She seemed really nice, but she also seemed to be more lively indeed. Indeed. Yukari passes by every once in a while. Maybe you'll get the chance to talk to her. That'd be great. There are so many questions I'd like to ask her. I'll try to see if I can make arrangements for you to meet her if you decide to stay in Gensokyo. Like you said you would. Yes, I think that's what I'd like to do for the time being. In this case, we should go to bed now. Yukari has a strange sleeping schedule, so you better be in good shape to see her. You don't need to worry about getting there. I will protect you along the way. Alright then, I like this idea. Very well, I always keep a small room clean for guests. Feel free to use it for the night. Thank you once again, Reima. I definitely owe you for all this. Ah, jeez. You don't need to thank me all the time. You'll make me blush at this rate. Good night, Kudai. I'll try to avoid being too nervous about tomorrow. Everything will be alright. I'll try, Reimu. Good night. Oyasumi... Well, she's in her room now. I don't really have anything else to do, so I should go to bed. Still, it's rather nice around here, and Reimu is far more pleasant than I originally expected. She told me not to worry too much, but now that I finally have time to think about all this, I can't help but hope that I won't regret my decision to stay here in Gensokyo. Kurai, it's time to wake up. Hello Kurai, how was your first night in Gensokyo? I slept very well, the futon was very comfortable. It's too bad that a certain shrine maiden woke me up. I can't have someone stay asleep in the shrine all day, although I admit I've done it a few times before. On the other hand, I usually don't wake up early either. If you wish to meet Yukari, you have no choice but to go early. Do you really want to meet her after all? Yes, I'd like to meet her. I'm still looking and hoping for answers. Alright, Kurai. In this case, we'll go right away. I can fly, but unlike Marisa, I don't have anything to carry us. For the time being, I'll also bring us some snacks to eat along the way. We have a few hours of walking to do. Again? Well, I'll be safe with her around me, and it won't be dead silence like it was with Moko. Also, I really didn't talk. Still, I could have asked for her name. It's been a long time since I've walked such a long distance. I guess it'll be a change of pace. Both you and Marisa can fly. Do most people in Gensokyo have this ability? No, or at least most humans don't have such an ability. Most yokai can fly, but humans are content with their lives. Marisa had to work really hard to become skilled at using magic. Anyway, let's go. I can't guarantee that Yukari will be there, but we'll have a better chance right now. Yeah, the humans of Gensokyo seem pretty laid back. I mean, after all this time, they haven't developed anything advanced. It's kind of like the Amish. By the way, Rema, what kind of woman is Yukari? I guess you could say that Yukari is unique in a good and bad way. She acts a lot like a true yokai. What's a true yokai? She's nice in general, but is extremely unpredictable. She's quite mischievous, and I recommend you be careful when you're around her. You're not capable of fighting back, so if you're with her by yourself for some reason, remember to always be polite. She's an older yokai, so it's important for normal humans to treat her with respect, like a more experienced person. That shouldn't be a problem. Kaine told me something similar. Kaine, huh? I'm sure she didn't like the idea of you staying to travel in Gensokyo. Yep, just like you. Then again, I can hardly blame either of you. I'm just a weakling. At least you're aware of that. I know it doesn't sound nice, but you're taking dumb risks, and that's the same thing as gambling with your life. Then again, outsiders that decide to stay in Gensokyo are quite rare. The fact you're interested in traveling is also, well, it's the first time an outsider ever decided to do such a thing. A villager wouldn't ever think of doing such a thing either. I guess that makes me unique in a good and bad way as well then. I'm more inclined to say in a bad way. Usually I don't care about people, but it's fair to say you're different. People of the village rarely visit my shrine and I rarely get any donations. They're still believers of gods, but they rarely worship. Well, your shrine is quite far, and the road to get there doesn't seem safe. Yes, but it's not like people such as Kaine or Moko couldn't bring them to the shrine if they asked. I'd like to get a few donations every once in a while, you know? Well, at least I've given you a donation. Which is a first coming from an outsider. I'm actually kinda curious. Like, does the protagonist not have any friends in the outside world? Didn't he talk about making friends in Japan? It's weird that he has no care about the outside world whatsoever. He has no family or loved ones. Anyway, a few hours passes. A few hours pass. Here we are. This is where she lives. Wait here. I'll knock at the door since they know me. Hello. How may I help you? It's that fox yokai. I hope she'll be nicer than Miss Tia. Hey, you. Where's your mistress? Oh, is this the same person who told me to be polite with all yokai? Ah, it's the shrine maiden. Oh, and that human from the village. Huh? You saw me yesterday? Why, of course. You were staring at me while I was trying to buy fried tofu after all. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. Is that so? I guess you were hoping to buy some as well. Oh, of course. Your clothes. You're an outsider. Look, Ran. We're not here to discuss fried tofu with you. We're here to see your mistress. I'm sorry, but she's not here right now. Not here? She must be up to something again. She caused this person to enter Gensokyo. Tell me what she's been scheming this time. Yeah? I have no idea what you speak of. Looks like I have no choice but to force you to talk. Oh shit. Is that so? I hope you're ready, Shrine Maiden. I will punish your lack of manners. Don't stand here, Kudai. You should move away so you don't get hurt. Are you sure that's the best solution to solve this? Just do as I say. This is between me and Lan. Why is she acting in such a violent manner? She's not the same person I've known until now. Oh shit. It's a battle. These are the Tohomon sprites, right? Oh, pop-ups. Do not mean to defend. I wonder what happens if I lose here. Mamo shoots a sphere of light that emits a strong flash. Sphere of light. 10. You know what? You know what happens if I lose here? This is probably one of those fights that's easy to win, but you just see what happens. Let's try to lose. Oh shit, 22 damage. She only hits for 9 damage, and Lemu hits for 22. Miss. What the fuck? She's pretty good. Pretty good. I need to pick up the pace or else she might win. Oh. Amazing. They're fighting in the sky. Hearing about it is something, but seeing it... I don't think you've heard about battles yet, right? Unless, I guess, Reimu and them talked about it along the way. Hey, wait a second. Hey, you two. Why are you even fighting? Calm down and stop fighting for such a petty reason. No good. They didn't hear me. The laugh. Who's there? My. You're trembling like the twig of a tree. That melodic and sophisticated voice, it can only be... Yukari. Please excuse me. I didn't mean to be rude. My name is Kudai. It's an honor to meet you, Miss Yukari. I never thought you'd manage to come this far. Your mere arrival caused this fight between Reimu and Ran. I didn't believe that meeting you again would be this amusing. There you are, Yukari. You foolish shrine maiden. Now you see that I was telling you the truth. I don't know what you were doing, Yukari, but I've come here to stop you. Did an incident happen without me noticing? I must say that it is quite tiring to always be the first that people accuse whenever something strange or unusual happens. Playing dumb, huh? Looks like I have no choice but to force you to talk. Again? Reimu, please stop this right away. Fighting won't solve anything. Well said. There is no reason to argue this early in the morning. It seems like you've had a bad night. Kudai, they cannot be trusted in situations like these. Yukari is the one that brought you here after all. Chen went back. Oh, that. You're right. I was the one to do such a thing. You don't even deny it. What's wrong with you? Pulling a lot of people in Gensokyo could weaken the barrier. I know, but you must be aware he isn't the first to be lured into Gensokyo. In fact, this human is a special case. He wasn't really lured into Gensokyo, but rather it was his fate to come here. Why should I believe you? You caused a lot of outsiders to come inside Gensokyo. Oh, that's quite simple. This human is not a mere outsider. Oh, I see now. He's one of the humans who come every 200 years, am I right? That's right, man. However, this time is different. He's one of a kind. Although I think you're already aware of this, isn't that right, Reimu? I cannot deny this. He is indeed a strange one. A human who wishes to gamble his life to explore Gensokyo. Exactly. And you even found out one of the reasons for all this. The fact that I want to explore Gensokyo? That's right. I think it's about time we have an outsider who decides that they are not satisfied with a simple life in the human village or wants to leave Gensokyo. In fact, it'll be a great change for Gensokyo. This is going to be so much fun. Change? Fun? Excuse my lack of patience, but what am I? A toy? A toy? That's an inaccurate way of putting it. I'd say you're a source of entertainment. You're also excused for losing your temper. You must keep in mind that you are the one who decided to stay out of the village and ignore your chance to go back to the outside world. Precisely. You'll have to be ready, because the news is out. and everyone knows about your presence. What? You're putting him in great danger. He'll be fine. Besides, Gensokyo is huge and thus it will satisfy his curiosity. The Tengu and Kappa will never allow him to visit their land. All of yokai will chase him. The Tengu have already extended an invitation to him. They gladly welcome him and honor him as a guest. Impossible. The Tengu can't even stand the presence of any intruders around the mountain. Oh, quite the contrary. They allowed me to ask Miss Shame Maru to spread the news of his arrival. This makes no sense. Why would they make an exception? Mr. Kurai, I must ask you, do you truly plan to explore Gensokyo? I can't resist such an opportunity. Yes, I want to explore Gensokyo. My decision has been made. Kurai. Very well. Miss Shame Maru, you may get out of your hiding place. Huh? Behind the bush. It seems like you were telling the truth after all, Miss Yakumo. Good day, Mr. Kurai. I'm glad to finally meet you in person. If I knew it was you from the start, I would have already brought you with me to the Tengu village. You should come with me. We look forward to meeting the emissary from the outside world. Emissary? Oh yeah. Miss Yakumo. What is the meaning of this? Like I said, he is one of a kind. All emissaries in the past had some connection to Gensokyo. He wasn't chosen by these people, but rather Gensokyo itself invited him to receive such a task. I see now. That explains everything. Why didn't you tell us this detail? No, I simply wish to toy with the two of you. Is it wise to do that with such an important person? What on earth could make me that special? I'm just a mere human with no relation to this world. I believe it was fate that allowed you to meet Miss Yukari and find your way here so quickly. Your desire to explore Gensokyo might be why you were considered suitable to be the emissary. Even if that's the case, why would I be eagerly awaited by beings such as Tengu? It's a very long story, but emissaries are basically known as bearers of gifts, and they typically allow us to share information that can be spread back home and thus allowing us to keep some respect among the humans of the outside world. It's a very old tradition that predates the creation of the barrier that separates our worlds. So does that mean I is in contact with humans from the outside world, or the Tengu at least? And that there's this group of people in the outside world that knows of Gensokyo? Wouldn't surprise me. Sun's probably on that council. And you, Mr. Kurai, are the next human who'll have the honor of taking care of this duty. Now that you mention it, I've heard of how mighty Tengu are. I think I understand a little. I'm glad you understand. The fact that you have absolutely no relation to Gensokyo is really exciting for us Tengu. So I guess emissaries normally know of Gensokyo, or are related to Gensokyo in some way. So I'm sure it's going to be the scoop of the century. Ah, well, I'm glad that you're really excited about this, but what do the people of the outside world get in return? In return, we keep any threats within Gensokyo from spreading outside. Huh? You barely do anything when an incident occurs. You have to do all the work. Well, I did say that we would get involved if the threat could affect the outside world. Besides, you've solved all these incidents before they got out of hand. I just can't get a break, can I? The task of an emissary is quite important indeed. However, on the matter of gifts, I have nothing. You do not need to worry about that. As you travel Gensokyo, you will surely find suitable objects to present as gifts to various figures you meet. Either way, Miss Shamemaru, could I request your services once again? Do you want me to confirm the news that the emissary from the outside world has arrived? Very well. However, I would like to know what you're planning to do next, Mr. Kurai. True, it would be wise for you to make a decision now. This is an even better opportunity than I thought. I can't afford to waste it. I shall explore Gensokyo on my own. Perhaps my role as an emissary will allow me to get help as I travel. Fascinating. You still wish to go on your own after all. You surely are a peculiar one. Splendid. This will put the Bunbun model in higher demand than I expected. You're being such a pain, could I? I'm willing to help you go back to the shrine, but after that, you'll be on your own. Well, I wish you good luck to you, emissary. I shall watch over you so I can gather more information. Goodbye for now. Goodbye. Well, now that she has a new scoop, I have no doubt that she'll spread it around Gensokyo within a few hours. Even though you're the emissary, you should have a weapon in case you need to defend yourself. I will allow you to take this for the time being. You may not like carrying such a weapon, but it will certainly help you in your journey. Receive the war fan from Yukari. You will also need this object if you wish to have a better chance of survival. Receive key item, Gem of Boundary. What is that? It's a gem meant for the emissaries of the outside world. It will grant you protection against the others you'll encounter in Gensokyo. It is my duty to hand such an important item to the emissary. Take good care of it. I can't thank you enough for your help, Miss Yukari. I shall fulfill my duty gladly. Good. I wish you luck on your journey. You have my permission to rest here if you are exhausted. Miss Yakumo told me to prepare a little something for you as well. Receive Land's special bento box. Oh shit. Land's home-cooked meal? Thank you, Miss Land. It looks delicious. I'll put it to good use. Put it to good use? Do you normally say that about food? That's weird, right? It's like saying that someone gives you a slice of pizza and you say, thanks for the pizza, dude. I'll put it to good use. Okay. Speaking as if it's a healing item, which it probably is. If you wish for more, come back and find me. I'll have an offer that might interest you. I wonder if it has fried tofu. Well, now that all this has been taken care of, let's go back to the shrine. Yukari, I'll still keep a close eye on you. I'm sure you're up to no good. Feel free to pass by if you're that worried. Goodbye, and I will make sure to come by every once in a while. And if we keep heading east, we will reach the shrine. We might be attacked, but don't worry. I'll help you. Oh, and if you need to recover, we can always return to Yukari's house. To perform an action such as talking or opening a door, press enter. Enter. Name is level 5. Skill, I don't got any skills. So now I have a Warfan. Gives me 28 attack. That makes me stronger than Reimu. What the hell? Okay. I also have more health than Reimu. What, is it because I'm a guy? What the fuck? Bento box of legendary quality. Restores full HP/SP. Protects the emissary of the outside world. Well, it seems like a good place to end the first episode. It's pretty much just completely exposition, and I guess we can finally get into the game now. So I hope you'll join me on the second episode where we can actually do things. I wonder how linear this game is. If they give us choices or not. Because again, I don't know anything about this game. I think this is a long game, so I'll just be playing this on the side. Like, I'm playing this every once in a while, but expect the next episode I upload to be something else. some other obscure indie game. This will just be a long ongoing playthrough, I assume. I don't know how long the game actually is. Well, once again, thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.